And the movie opens up on a restricted island. But obviously, it's restricted for a reason. So tell me why these people are out here having fun in front of it. Not even 2 minutes into the movie and they're already doing some BS. And you would think that they don't know that there are dinosaurs here. No, they know. They are fully aware of this information. And the worst possible thing that could ever happen in this situation does in fact happen, with the waves becoming more and more powerful and the entire boat getting engulfed by the mist. And when the boat comes out of there, they are just gone, with the boat heading right towards the rocks and the kid out here panicking. But they manage to detach themselves just in the nick of time and start gliding towards the island. And after that, we move over to Montana with these people discovering and studying fossils. And Dr. Grant arrives with Billy showing him something. But it gets interrupted with this guy inviting him to have dinner with him and his wife and discussing some plans. And even though Doc did not want to do it, Billy insists that they go ahead. But while they were talking, we learn that they want Doctor to be their guide to fly over the island. Yes, the restricted one, the one where those two got lost in. And even though in the beginning he absolutely refused to go ahead with this, bro said, bro, everybody has a price. And believe me, everybody does have a price. And with that, we cut over to them flying towards the island.
Alan.
That's gotta be one of the weirdest dreams I done ever seen somebody have, bro. But when he wakes up, they finally get to the island, and while they were flying towards it, we hear over the intercom, "Unidentified flying object, please turn around. This is restricted area, please turn around." Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, twin. It's looking grim. And while they were gliding over these dinosaurs, the pilot asked him, yo, should we land? And with him hearing that, he starts to tweak out, talking about some we not supposed to land here, bro. And he stands up and immediately gets knocked out. And by the time he wakes up, they done landed the plane, and you just hear this woman screaming on the top of her lungs for somebody. I promise you, I do not care if they do have weapons. I'm knocking every single person out of there. What the hell are y'all doing? It's one thing to land on the island with dinosaurs on it, but this woman is out here screaming. Bitch! Screaming!
Very bad idea. Amanda?
I thought she was just screaming with her voice. This bitch is using a damn... Oh my goodness. No, bro. No, I'm moving on. And a huge roar comes from the trees, with these people coming out of there saying, yo, we need to get the hell up out of here. Get on the plane. And they start to leave, preparing to take off. But just before they were about to do that, this guy comes out of nowhere, standing in the middle of the road, telling them to stop. Straight caught that man lacking, ate him like a snack. And I can assure you, they haven't landed the plane for more than 5 minutes. Brother, they're cooked. But they start to lose control, heading right into the woods, crashing into all types of trees and get stuck. And me personally, I do not understand how they're so calm in this type of situation. Think about it. You're in a plane that is stuck in the trees. Obviously, that bear is not flying anywhere anymore. And you're on an island where there are dinosaurs. There is nothing you could possibly do. Just eat me. Why the hell would you scream, bear? Why would you scream, you idiot? And because of the fact that this woman just decided to scream, the plane starts to shake with it going down. And the entire front part of the plane just snapping off, with this thing trying to bite at them. Gets the black dude's leg and starts pulling that man out the plane. And now this thing was straight toying with him. That thing said, and I swung his body to the side. And he tries to crawl away, but there was no escape. Getting stomped on, and this thing decapitates that man. But the plane falls to the ground with this thing walking around it. And freaking, bro, did this thing just roll this thing? Bro, that's crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, in a situation where a dinosaur is terrorizing you and your homies like this, what is the worst possible thing you could do?
Kirby, come back!
I'm not gonna lie, gang, don't save her, bro. She belongs to the streets. Like, you really decided You know what? I'm gonna outrun a dinosaur. You flippin' quit. Use your brain. Matter of fact, don't even use your brain. Just die. I hate you, nigga. Let's die. But this thing starts stomping on the plane, crushing it. And they take the opportunity to run the hell up out of there, but decide to run in the open. And why the hell are y'all running straight? Zigzag, nigga, zigzag. But they managed to get into the woods where this thing can't reach them anymore. And I promise you, I am being serious when I say this. Not even 10 seconds after escaping. Bro.
It's okay, it's dead.
And even after telling them, nobody move. You know what they decided to do? It's obvious, bro. They decided to run away. And while they were trying to escape the T-Rex, they end up bumping again into the Spinosaurus with them fighting. And for the majority of the fight, it looked like the T-Rex was about to win with zero difficulty. But this thing grabs its neck with its mouth and snaps that bit. Straight put the T-Rex out of commission. I'm crying. And after they manage to escape, they regroup, resupply, and try to find their way out of the island. And while they're walking, this woman, she keeps on screaming. Did you not learn from the previous experience? Oh my goodness, bro. I almost said something crazy. Hey, I just hope that you're subscribed. You feel me? We're trying to get to 100K by the end of the year. You better be subbed. But let's continue.
We should split up or something. You know, we could cover twice as much ground.
This bear literally spouted out of her damn mouth, maybe we should split up. The human species are just getting dumber and dumber with each passing time, I'm telling you, bro. Because I promise you, there was someone who was watching this movie and was like, that's a great idea. I'm with that.
You idiot. You're honestly an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with you.
And while they're walking, they bump into the place where Eric, their son, and the other dude landed and find the camera and check the footage. Calm the hell down. No, honestly, calm the hell down, bro. It's not that deep. Now, the first 3 screams were completely valid. But everything after that, nigga, you're just dragging it at this point. And I'm being serious, even 13 seconds later, she's still screaming. And then you know what she decides to do? Just run off. What is wrong with this woman? And they stumble upon eggs, not just few, a lot, and I mean a lot of eggs, raptor eggs to be specific. But they keep on walking, with the dog stopping, wondering where Billy is, and he goes back and finds this man.
What are you doing?
Yeah, he definitely took an egg, bro. You can't fool me. And they stumble upon this old facility, head inside and start checking around. And they stumble upon this old lab where these scientists created these damn dinosaurs and start taking pictures as well. And she stumbles upon this one Velociraptor's head, looks closely for some odd reason, and that bitch jumps at her trying to take her head off, and they all start to run the hell up out of there with this thing chasing them down. And they get backed into a corner and somehow they split up, with this thing pushing on the door, getting them stuck, looks up and has the bright idea to climb over. But they take that opportunity to push this thing out the way and get it stuck, and it starts to cry and scream for help. And while they're running, they stumble upon this herd of dinosaurs, with them also running the hell up out of there with the Velociraptors right on their tail. And they manage to get into the woods with these two climbing up the tree, but this guy getting stopped right in his tracks, and the next thing you hear is just his scream. And when the camera pans over to him, you just see him on the ground trying to crawl away for dear life, but gets stepped on with this damn nail getting impaled in his back. Gosh. And when we cut over to the dock, this man gets surrounded by these raptors, but a gas bomb just comes out of nowhere, causing them to run away. And this nigga, is that a child? Yeah, that's straight plot armor. There's no way you're convincing me that this kid managed to survive this long on his own. This plot armor, bro, plot armor. And they somehow managed to survive the entire night, not only in a tree, Like, if they did manage to sleep, kudos to them. Me, I could never. But while these two were walking, Eric hears his dad's satellite phone and starts running towards the direction it's coming from. And while he's running, he starts screaming mom and dad. For someone who survived for 8 weeks, I don't know how you're this dumb. And the parents hears his voice and start running into the direction he's screaming from. And they finally reunite with one another. Yeah, I can't lie, twin. Just put it in my ass.
A freaky ass nigga!
And they all run the hell up out of there, with them finding a hole in the cage and managing to get through there. And just when it looked like the Spinosaurus done finally gave up, it just comes back around and breaks through that bit. And they get into this building, lock this ginormous door, and that thing couldn't get through. Aight, twin. And Billy starts insisting that Doc gives him his bag that he dropped earlier on and tells him that it's not safe. So Doc decides to open it and finds the freaking raptor's egg inside. And now he realizes why the raptors were chasing them in the first place, because the raptors just wanted to get their eggs back. And this man starts talking about some I did this with the best intentions. I don't care what the hell your intentions were, bro. I don't even care if you're trying to save world hunger. Nigga, we almost died for this. You gonna put my life in the hands of your intentions? Nigga, who the hell do you think you are? But they start to head down, trying to get towards the boat that's down there. And they start to go over this bridge one by one to be safe. But while they were doing that, the dog starts to inspect this entire place and realizes that they are in a bird cage. And Eric stops right in his tracks, hearing footsteps approaching him, and he sees... Yeah, I can't lie, Eric, you're getting touched. But he tries to run away, with this thing grabbing him and flying out of there. Drops him right beside the nest, with Billy jumping off and starts gliding right towards Eric. But I'm not gonna lie, this man Eric is getting cooked. But Billy successfully manages to get Eric. But while they were gliding, more of these damn things come out of nowhere and start attacking them, with Eric jumping into the water and my man over here getting stuck on the wall. And Billy gets into the water, tries to run, but these things start toying with this man, straight jumping him. My man can't catch a break. What business do you have to do a whole 180 head turn towards me, my nigga? At that point, I'm shooting you. But they managed to escape the bird cage. But unfortunately, this woman just couldn't lock the door. She just closed it.
You idiot. You're honestly an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with you.
And while they were cruising, straight relaxing with nothing going on, they start to hear the same damn ringtone from earlier. But this time, no, it's not the dinosaur, because this thing shat. And I promise you, it shat out the entire phone. And they start digging within these damn feces to find it. With this random dinosaur coming out of nowhere, looks them dead in their eyes, takes one sniff and said, you know what, bruh? Y'all got it. Nigga! But while they were still cruising, it starts to rain, with him trying to call the old girl from earlier this movie, but the kid picks it up. And how did you expect it would go, gang? With the Spinosaurus coming out of nowhere, with them running into the cage. But this thing grabs the entire cage, pulls it right into the water, causing them to start drowning. And this thing just doesn't give up, sticking its entire claw right in the cage, trying to get at them. But my man comes in clutch, causing a distraction, giving them the opportunity to escape. But the dog shoots a flare at it, causing a fire, and the Spinosaurus making its escape. And while they were walking, they listen closely and hear the ocean is nearby, and just when they were about to reach it, these Velociraptors come out of nowhere and start cornering them. But they willingly give up their eggs and decide to let them live. And it's crazy to think that they done sent the Navy and the Marines just to rescue 4 people. Like, brother, what kind of specialty do y'all have? But hey, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 100K by the end of the year, and I'ma see y'all in the next one.
It's the mode trying to fuck me on the first link. we take it slow. I be running out the back by the time they at the door. How you go behind my back? You supposed to be my bro. Fucked your bitch last night, but that's why I didn't know. He thought it on my name, they ain't know that I would grow. Take a trip to get the drugs, every time it's for the low. Says she wants some new shoes, swear that's all she care about. Brody rode away.